Action.
Before I start my speech, I really want to ask, who here feels sleep deprived right now?
Oh, yeah.
Great. All right, then this is a great topic for us. All right, let me tell you all a story. The 2019 fall quarter was a great time for me. It was my first quarter back at school after a gap year, and my first quarter at Portland State. I was so excited to go. PSU is a pretty cool school, and I was so excited that I was thinking about all the stuff that I would be doing. But those thoughts and plans quickly disappeared as the quarter began and I settled into the next 2.5 months of hell. Having 16 credits on my plate, a part-time job, ministry at my church, and the hot breath of my Slavic parents beating down on my neck, I realized that I had dug a massive hole for myself and my pride wouldn't let me climb back out. Right? And it got to a point where I was having nightmares, depressive episodes, and even a meltdown at work. I'm usually good with stressful situations, but I was so unprepared for that season that it caught me off guard. It was then that I realized that it would have been so much easier if I had dropped some of my other responsibilities and focused on school and getting enough sleep. As fellow students, I'm assuming that you all are very familiar. I've personally struggled with it for about 4 years, and it is, and I'm only now starting to try and fix it. I want to tell you all why sleep deprivation is bad, why we need to work on getting more sleep, and how doing so can affect us in a good way. Let's dive right in. We are in big doo-doo. College students are getting less sleep and it is affecting them even on an academic level. As students who are most likely pursuing bachelor's degrees, it is necessary for us to get enough sleep to properly function. Despite the ever-growing need, most students find themselves going to bed late and waking up early so that they can have enough time to finish their homework. According to an article by the Faculty of Psychology and Sports at Bielefeld University in Germany, up to 60% of all college students suffer from poor sleep quality, and 7.7 meet all the criteria of an insomnia disorder. The article later states that issues with sleep, such as sleep deprivation and nightmares, have a heavy impact on students' daily lives and even lower their GPA scores. Sleep deprivation also affects how our bodies work. According to Adam J. Krause, a psychology professor from UC Berkeley, sleep deprivation decreases activity in different areas of the brain that help with memory and focus, both of which are also important for day-to-day life. This idea is also backed up by an academic journal entry by Wei-Lin Chen and Jin-Hao Chen. They found that inadequate sleep reduces daytime alertness and energy, making students less likely to follow predetermined daily schedules for coursework and activities because they feel fatigued. A great example is me right now. I cannot focus. To quickly recap what we've talked about so far, sleep deprivation affects our brain and our bodily functions, as well as our academic scoring. Now that we've talked about the problem that sleep deprivation and how it affects us as students, let's move towards the problem, towards the solution. Oh my goodness. Although sleep deprivation is common among the college community, we shouldn't consider it okay to neglect our sleeping. But what do we do if we can't get enough sleep because we're stressed and we're all dead inside from lack of sleep? The answer is quite simple. Sleep normal hours and have a consistent sleep schedule. According to the academic journal Sleep Health, the recommended amount of sleep for adults from ages 18 to 64 is 7 to 9 hours every night. 6 and 11 hours are okay, but anything past that is dangerous. Although it is such a simple solution that can be easily implemented, it's still hard. Once a habit is formed, it takes a while to break it and create a new one. I've recently started adding wind-down time in my calendar to better prepare myself for sleep, but it's a slow process. In fact, I'm still learning. Besides getting enough sleep, there are some simple habits that we can start to better ourselves and improve how we sleep. The American Academy of Sleep Medicine has provided some easy steps that I believe can help you. 1, go to sleep at an earlier time. It helps you to set apart time for sleeping rather than trying to squeeze it in between homework assignments and responsibilities. 2, get out of bed if you can't sleep and do something that will help you fall asleep. For example, read something or do a puzzle, talk to someone. 3, use the bed just for sleeping. I know in this day and age we love to use our beds for all kinds of fun and snacking and whatnot, but context matters. 4, limit your napping. You want to be able to sleep at night? Make sure that you are actually tired by the end of the night, at the end of the day. 5, wind down. It's important for you. Set a specific amount of time to remove yourself from responsibilities and do something that prepares you for sleep. I personally turn on music right before going to bed, and I put on a really low volume so that I can hear it and I can focus. It's so interesting to me that something like sleep deprivation has such an impact on my life, and yet I can still work on it little by little. Think about it. If we follow these easy steps and create good habits of sleeping, it will do wonders for us. Our memory and focus will be better, our brains will be functioning better, we'll have more energy, and statistically, our grades will get better. There's no promise that your C- will turn into an A+, but hey, it puts you on the right path. Let's take one last look at what I've shared with you all today. Sleep deprivation is a big problem. It affects our brains, our energy, and our grades. That being said, there are solutions. A healthy amount of sleep can help set us up for success. School, then we better start doing that in life as well. Whether you like it or not, school's only a small part of your life, and sleep's around the whole time. Don't spend the rest of your life trying to fix habits that you can be working on right now. Thank you guys.